Hi, we're House of Aama, the mother-daughter design duo. My name is Akua Shabaka.
And I'm Rebecca Henry.
And we started House of Aama many moons ago at this point, when I was 15 years old, actually, in high school. That's when the seeds began to sow. And we are a storytelling brand. We focus on Black folklore, looking at historical analysis and familial histories and legacies to inform our collection.
Yes, we really consider ourselves to be folkloricists, standing on the shoulders of Zora Neale Hurston and others like that, where we really are looking at our culture from like an anthropological lens and then translating the research and the analysis and all of the digging that we do into telling stories through textiles and clothing and fashion.
Yeah, and so we really look at garments as a vehicle for the stories that we're trying to tell, and truly looking at us as beyond just fashion designers, but also artists and creatives that are using the medium of garment and textiles, like my mother said, to tell these stories and to create the worlds that we're envisioning.
Yes. The Bloodroot collection really cemented our brand as a storytelling brand. We decided to dig deep into our own genealogy and family history and lineage to tell the story of Bloodroot. So I was on a farm in Louisiana as a child. My maternal family is from the northern part, Shreveport, and my grandfather had a farm that we went to every summer, and there was a medicinal herb that my grandmother used to give us at the end of the day, which was bloodroot. And so didn't really think much of it. It was just something we took at the end of the day. At the same time, they was pulling ticks and doing other things. And it wasn't until later in life that I developed an interest in anthropology and culture and herbs, that I came to understand that bloodroot just was not just a medicinal herb, but that was an herb that is actually used by roots women and in conjure practices. And then I also discovered that things that I had seen as a childhood, including doll making and other sorts of things, were part of a roots woman, conjuring woman type of legacy in our family.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we decided to tell the story of Bloodroot, we decided to also build characters and archetypes
Mm-hmm.
that are in our family and just generally in the Southern narrative of like a roots woman, a conjure woman, a Southern lady, a Southern belle,
A blues man.
a
Mm-hmm.
military man. It's pretty much, both sides of that coin. And so those were the characters that inhabited the
Mm-hmm.
world of Bloodroot.
Yeah, and so yeah, it was really an ode to this earlier 1900s time period, looking at these stories of our family, looking at the root workers conjure herb as like an anchor and a way to tell this story of all of the different inhabitants that occupy these spaces and specifically in the South. And so we really looked at different textures and textiles and silhouettes to really inform how we wanted to present that collection. And it really became like a anchor collection for us and what we call our heritage collection.
Yeah.